Hey, how you doing? I said I could have a little gag, me eating something, and then get started. I was about to talk, but I said, you know what? You gotta chew your food right. Don't be showing your food while you chewing. Anyway, right? Um, with shows like Love Island, F Boy Island, and Too Hot to Handle, some dudes still question body game. Man, I was thinking about that. But before I get into that, let me talk about a couple things. First of all, for those who either subscribe to Rom TV or either one, what the heck is this? Yeah. Or either subscribe to Rom TV or want to subscribe. I got a new series starting today, Player Problems. And it's not it's a like irreverent look at just being a player and like the drama and everything because a lot of guys be taking it seriously and other guys be hating. It's a lot of fun in it as far as hilarity, funny stuff, funny happenings, even the jacked up stuff. All you can do is laugh. So that series starts today. And I know y'all probably like, dang, Ron, you ain't been doing the car videos the same from the gym. Well, you know what? Yesterday, I didn't even really do a video because, like, that video I did on referring to modern women instead as little girls, I had recorded that the day before because yesterday I had a massage, 90 minutes. Oh my God! Not a happy ending massage. Get your heads out of the gutter. Get your heads out of the gutter. Wait, hold on for a second. Get your heads out of the gutter. It was very good, man. But my massage therapist, she be booked up months in advance. I told her if I could, I come every week. Man, it wasn't like one of those massages you just sit there and fall asleep or something. I was like, shoot. She almost a couple times. I had a couple snores came in there, but I was like, man, that was like getting some good nine. I hate to say it like that, but I mean, use those terms. But that's the closest I could come. I was like, whoa, whoa. She massaging her arms, all of that, getting the brother's neck. I came out that joint like, yeah. I was walking that joint. I was like on cloud nine. I felt an inch taller. I was like, shit, god damn. Now, watch all the guys concerned about their height be getting massages now. Yeah. And yeah, it's like today. And it's just a bunch of stuff. I don't know if I'll get back to my regular gym schedule until after the school year begins. And stuff. Because I'm splitting my sons. They spending a little bit more time over here, and last thing they want to do is actually go to the gym. They'll go to the gym, but they still young. They were like, shit, we don't want to be in the gym all day. Let's go do some stuff. And that's one thing about me as a father. I spend a lot of extra time with my sons. A lot of extra time. We cool like that. They ain't like, oh yeah, dad, just stay over there. Well, sometimes. One time I was out just walking. I was going through this mall and stuff after visiting a friend of mine. And my son was there with some people, and I was like, hey, man, how you doing? He was like, hey. I was like, okay, fine. But yeah. So I don't know when I'll get back to a steady schedule. But on my community now, there's like a little gym, so I can do the same things. It's just, got the place to myself, a little small place. And honestly, there's a gym right next to where I live anyway, like a major gym. So I could always go there. But then that changes the character of the car videos. And actually, that's what it come down to. Because I say, well, I know people here. But I'm like, got this. I can just walk up a block up. So, and then the one still on my community property. So I'm like, I don't know. I'll see. I would have to do the car videos different. I had to like just drive different places and do it that way. I don't know. But anyway, back to the main event. Yeah, man. Because this morning, while I was like editing my video, converting it to HD, And, it takes a few minutes. So I was checking out Love Island and stuff. And I'll check it out. Not the whole show. I usually just skim through it, really, to be honest. Like when they get new people on there, and then, check out some interactions. Because, well, that's a major part of my business, relationships. But I was thinking about that. I was thinking about Love Island. And, of course, I talked about F-Boy Island. I got to check out the final 2 episodes today. Don't spoil it for me. I'm going to delete the comment. Don't spoil it for me. I haven't seen them yet. And then, well, I haven't seen it as of this recording. I might have checked them out by the time this actually publishes. We'll see. But, and then, show Too Hot to Handle. That's where you get some people blatantly about getting this, blatantly about the sex. Because they were probably told that, but then Too Hot to Handle. Then they got told by that little Lana, that little machine or something. Oh, no, you can't have sex if you want to win money. It's like, oh, shit. But the thing is with it, right? This how it's connected to body game. All those dudes be muscular and shit. Even the slim ones be having like some cuts and shit. I mean, there's maybe some slight exceptions, like on Too Hot to Handle on one of the shows. There's a bigger type of guy, but they're all of them in decent shape. I'll put it like that. And they're walking around like with their shirts off and all of that. And definitely the women. But see, nobody's arguing about that. But I would say for women, your bodies, girls, your bodies. Shoot. You can talk about your degrees and how much money you make, how smart you are, but shoot, we just looking at your breasts and your booty. We were built that way. That's why the human race is still here. But anyway, I'm like looking at this now. I'm thinking, like, you get some guys, and I've seen some comments with my name in it because I can mysteriously, I don't know. I think it's the Great Pumpkin Force will take me to like some comment on some random channel got my name in it, and some people are attacking the concept of body game. I'm like, dude. You think they're going to have these shows where they get making millions off the commercials, all the notoriety, and if it didn't have anything to do with the body, first of all, they would never have their clothes off. They would never be walking around in swimwear. Think about it, especially when you got contestants complimenting each other on bodies, talking about the tattoos and everything. Oh, real quick, let me say something. Somebody I follow on IG, she said, some studies said that I think, 64% of women have a preference for men with tattoos. They think it's sexy and shit. Where are the tattoos going, on a man's face or their body? Look, body game. Like, it's out there. I know people say, yeah, Ron, love these body game videos. I'm going to tell you what, I thought it was just basic shit, because in my book, Nice Guys and Players, how much, anybody who read it will tell you, I ain't focused that much on body. You might get like 2 pages talking about hitting the gym. 2 pages. I was talking about a bunch of other stuff. Which, let me share something too. Anybody who tries to say, oh, Ron just talk about body game, ain't really listen to me. I specifically said that's the foundation. It's a powerful foundation, but you still got to have a conversation. In fact, those women on Love Island even said, they'll say that. They'll say, oh yeah, we got that sexual connection, but everything else. Women on F-Boy Island said that. I don't think they care what Too Hot to Handle. Shoot. And I ain't never really checked out this show, Temptation Island. But shoot, common sense. Common sense. Like I talked about in Nice Guys and Players, because yeah, it does work and shit, but I ain't spending like major chapters on it. It should. To me, that should be like a given. I thought it was a given. At least last some in shape. Shit. But I mean, it'd be scary a bunch of guys don't get that simple point. And I've said, I said it before. I actually pissed off somebody. So I pissed off a troll who was trying to fake like, they were cool. Which incidentally, let me go off on a major tangent. I used to actually get paid to moderate message boards. I am a professional writer. My main thing is writing and stuff. My main thing is writing. And you can always tell a person's style by how they write. What kills me, you get some trolls, they'll say some dumb shit. I'll block them. They'll come back and think I can't tell their style. Because it's a lot of little stuff. How they write, what they comment on, what they emphasize. Oh, it's easy as hell. You're dealing with somebody very intelligent. I will challenge anyone to an IQ test. All right? Just won't put that out there. Oh, and if you want to challenge, you got to show your face and everything else. So, and if you're smarter, prove it. So here's the thing. I just had to say all that. But you get all these guys, and I'm like, why? Y'all don't see this. Think. You think these major networks, production companies gonna pay all this money and the body don't matter to women? You think they gonna do that? Or if it was just face, they would just have a bunch of guys on there, and they, like I said, they'd be walking around just in their clothes. They wouldn't even be like, you know, they wouldn't even like have like swimming trunks on and all of that shit. That's part of the thing. Good shit. Because if fellas, look, here's the thing. A lot of guys gotta have that same common sense when I'm talking about a woman's sex. Just like we looking at a woman's body. You know? Just like we looking at a woman's body. We always checking out the body. Women the exact same way. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. And I always say, if you have trouble getting a woman, attracting a woman, it ain't always your face. A lot of times it's your body. So guys think it's their face, and they think they're getting let me get some plastic surgery and shit, and this woman still won't mess with them. One, because they'll probably look weird with plastic surgery. Two, you gotta have a decent type of body. And now the only issue, in fact, the only argument that should be with body game is what type of body. But women like different types. I would say, in general, the closer to athletic or the closer to the frame or the closer to having that V is the better. The closer to having that V is the better. See, if you have that, like if you got wide shoulders, it's I'll put it like this. If you can have generally the most universal thing, if you got like that V or wide shoulders, or even a wide something, just as long as the shoulders are wider, that's the equivalent of, in any culture, a woman having waist narrower than her breasts and her butt dunk. It's the equivalent, because wherever you go, of course, there's some exceptions, because there's some countries like Mauritania, they want them out here. But, in general, regardless of the ethnic group, racial group, whatever. All right? Just like we checking for that, women checking for a certain thing. It's more about the bodybuilding. Now, other stuff come in, of course, the height, but the height, of course, as long as you taller than her. Most women ain't tripping. And the women trip and say, oh, you got to be 6'2", 6'5". She's a little girl. Really listen to that little girl or watch that little girl video I did yesterday. And the face, man, that depends. Yeah, they like a face, but it depends. It's not some universal thing. And usually, I'm going to tell you what, it's really more masculine if you got kind of a rougher look, if you're going to talk about faces. You got guys out here saying, yeah, these women want pretty boys. Well, usually young girls, because they get more comfortable. But as a woman becomes an actual woman, especially a grown woman, you need to look like a grown man. And, if you got some roughness or whatever, in fact, that's what women consider sexy, a man who got maybe a rougher looking face. If you want to, talk about it, you talk to actual women. You actually talk to them, even look at some surveys. But that's whatever. The thing you can still control the most is your body. If you having trouble, if women ain't checking for you, they don't like your body. That simple. And that's why I say the best you can do. Now, you don't have to look like that fitness model. It helps, but if you don't got the genetics for it, just get the best. Some women like a big man. Some women like a slim man. In fact, I'll tell you what with body game. I said this before, and I will emphasize it. When a woman shows interest in your body, that means she's sexually attracted to you. Like, she can look at your face and think it's nice and everything. But as I said in that video I did, where I said reading how women look at you, when in that video, that last part, I said, hey, and I'll give you this much. I said, women can look at a nice guy, but, that nice guy, think he handsome and still not want him. And I give the reason in there. Y'all going to have to buy the video for all of that. It's in the description box. But yeah, look, that's just it. Right? It's like it's right there. It's like all in society, all in everything. Seriously. You know, you got these upcoming movies and stuff with these superheroes. They ain't just their face. Shoot, they're making a new Aquaman movie. That's not even like a major mate. That's a character, but people weren't buying this comic book like that. Women were checking it out anyway, and it was about Jason Momoa's body build. Because when he ain't like, getting when you're playing Aquaman, you got a solid body build, more like a roughneck body build. He ain't as cut. Why do you think they getting cut? I mean, seriously, think about it. And yeah, some women probably like him in his regular body, but shoot, they try to make some millions off of it, so they putting the best up there possible. Shoot. Henry Cavill is Superman. Before he played Superman, dude was on the slim side. He went into some serious shit. Chris Hemsworth as Thor. How many women probably went to that theater just to see him? Shit. It's out there, but I'm going to let y'all keep fighting it. Meanwhile, I'm going to still get mine. Because even myself, 57 years old, I don't got that fitness body build anymore. Built like a grown man who'll fuck some shit up, though. Who can pick that woman up. Shit. And I know some women watching that say, be hitting me up. Hey, Rom. Hey, I had some questions, Rom. Let me, can we talk? Yeah, well, here are my prices. Okay. Yeah. Then we be talking in person. Just saying. Anyway, y'all. That's all I got. Damn, I ain't feel like cleaning off my desk and shit. Get my back scratcher. Best friend. Oh, I got a story about this, right? Like, I had my back scratcher, like, kind of in like this. And this was when I was living in my last place. So there was a knock on the door. I went to the door with this just like this. There was a cop there. Apparently some kids that were driving a gold car, that's the car previous to what I had to this, had said some shit to some women on the street. And they were just checking. They checked all the gold cars and checked the license plate. Okay, it came right back to me. And dude was just saying, dude was like, well, these young boys said this. You got sons? Yeah. Yeah, can we talk to them? They're with their mother right now, and they don't drive cars. And I kind of gave him a look. I'm looking at him with this thing. They probably went back and talked about it. It looked like I got this like samurai sword and shit. Man. And he was like, well, if there's any problems, you have a good day. Because I gave him that look. Because I'm like, what the fuck? Shit. Yeah. Let's just put it like this. I know how to deal with police officers. And, I've had police officers give me tickets and apologize for it. Say, sir, I'm sorry you said. Yeah, I was speeding, man. That's like, if you speed, you get a ticket. I look at that as like the tax you pay every now and then just to use the streets. All right. So anyway, though, I'm gonna talk to y'all. I might not give y'all one tomorrow. It depends on my mood, cause with the sons and stuff, stuff we be doing going, be wearing me out and stuff. But that's my heart right there. That's my heart. And like I said, my main job is really being a father. I don't give a shit about that. If I, as long as I bring in enough money. That's why there's a lot of stuff I don't do. There's a lot more people say, hey, you could do these live streams. I was like, I'm spending that time with my sons. That's why I don't do any consultations on weekends. People be saying, hey, can you talk Saturday? Like I'm with my sons. And I'm unapologetic. I don't care how much money I lose. So anyway, though, that's it for now. And I know somebody. Oh, and for any trolls that like to mess with me, say, yeah, they're in the back. Yeah, I did. What the fuck you gonna do about it? Yeah, I said, I'm feeling good. Damn, I'm still off a glow off that massage. She had me going, ooh, 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 ooh. I was like, she knew it too, because she's like, oh shit, motherfucker. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all. Peace.